Billboard goes up on busy CA highway with message to Maxine that'll make her panic. A massive billboard appeared in California that absolutely roasted Maxine Waters and likely has her fuming from the 4 words it says so big people can read it from the highway in their cars. The well-known Democrat popular among her party, yet often ostracized for mumbling and not making sense while working at an age indicating that she should have retired many years ago. Nevertheless, she persists and she continues clamoring on with her resist antics and trying to bully President Trump into resignation. Her antics aren't working, but there's finally people speaking out about her in a big way. This time someone paid to have a billboard blasting Maxine Waters and how many in the public truly view her. The billboard said rotten to the core and it labels her as one of the most corrupt politicians to grace the country. In fact, many people don't know much about Maxine Waters except for every time she stumbles on her own words or babbles about something incoherently. Many people aren't sure how she was brought into politics or what she does to earn a salary. It was Omar Navarro who posted a photograph of the billboard which is shown below. The billboard was reported to be paid for by the Stars Stripes Forever PAC, which appears to be in support of conservative values, the same common sense and logical values that many people like Maxine Waters fight against. The Facebook post can be seen here with so many comments that support the billboard that talks poorly of Maxine Waters and references her as being corrupt. Maxine Waters now calls for President Trump to be impeached after pulling out of the Iran deal. It seems as though Maxine Waters still doesn't have a grasp on politics at her ripe age of 79. Waters continuously calls for Trump's impeachment, but she may not have an idea of how the impeachment process works either. Her constant badgering of politicians she opposes of continuously paint her as the corrupt and rather useless person who's stealing a job from someone more competent who could actually accomplish something. The Hill reported more on Maxine Waters and her desire for Trump's impeachment rep. Maxine Waters D. Caliph, said Wednesday that impeaching President Trump is the only option for Democrats following his decision to exit the Iran nuclear deal. In a tweet, Waters said Trump thinks he knows better than negotiators and U.S. allies France, Germany and the United Kingdom, which issued a joint statement this week condemning Trump's decision to abandon the agreement. Trump, further isolating the United States, thinks he knows better than our negotiators and all of our global allies who agreed to the Iran deal, Waters tweeted. How long do we have to suffer his gigantic ego and narcissistic behavior? Impeachment is the only answer. Maxine's comments are funny because she assumes people are suffering under the leadership of President Trump. That is untrue. People are working, the stock market was doing well, North and South Korea ended their war, and there have been so many winning moments in Trump's first year and a little beyond. Trump had no political experience going into the election in 2016, but his campaign was different and gave voters an option for people to choose a non-politician. Trump won and those who oppose him, such as Maxine Waters, have wasted the last year or so complaining instead of working hard to help make real progress in America. In other words, the progressives are the ones halting any hope of progress. Trump would only be impeached when, or if, there's anything he can be impeached for that would cost him his job. Bill Clinton was impeached for committing adultery with an intern, in the White House, but look how that turned out. Trump has the backing of the American people, with the exception of a few from the resist movement who commit crimes or cause harm and vandalism to property while fighting against free speech. Will Maxine Waters continue crying about everything? Will she ever resign and step out of the spotlight so that someone else can take her job since she's not doing much with it? What's your opinion of all this? Share your comments below and then post this on Facebook so your friends can join the conversation too.